So welcome back to Northwest Angling. So Friday evening, and decided to take a trip up to Anglesey tonight. The original plan was to go and fish a rockmark further up Holyhead, but I didn't fancy it, to be honest, with being on my own. It was a new venue. So I had a bit of a change in heart last minute on the drive up here, and I knew John was fishing here today, so quick message to John, and we've met up and decided to have a go at the inland sea. So you've been here now a couple of hours, John, yeah? Yeah.
Nothing to show for it, just getting spider crabs, really.
Yeah, pestered by spider crabs at the moment.
We're optimistic.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think the target for us really is bull-huss, conger, eel, just anything that bites really. So
Anything that's got attitude.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Yeah, big hooks, big baits, big teeth. That's what we're after.
So one of us catches, that's all that matters.
Yeah, and that's what it's about, isn't it? I mean, me and John have never fished together before, so this is the first for us. We speak quite often, so it's nice to actually catch up with John and actually have a session with him. I think you're going to fish it just after high, John, yeah?
Yeah. I'll probably get off about 11:30, 12 o'clock. Well, depending how long these baits last. I didn't bring too much out with me, so it just makes me go on, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to fish it right the way up to high water and all the way back down to low, so it's going to be an all-night session for me. Yeah, so hopefully we can get into some fish. Yeah, we'll bring you back anyway if we do get something. Keep you updated on how the session's going. So there we go, we've got John with the first fish of the night. Nice little bull-huss there. How big do you reckon, John?
What's that, mate?
£4, £5 maybe?
Yeah, £4, £5.
Lovely markings on him, innit?
Markings, isn't he?
Lovely, mate, yeah.
The one I caught was just like dogfish kind of markings.
Yeah.
That's stunning, though, isn't it?
Yeah, what you having on?
He was on the bluey, on the pulley pennel. About 60 yards out, something like that.
Yeah, nice.
That was probably 40. Yeah, I've absolutely made up with that.
Yeah, nice. One of the targets, eh?
Yeah, new mark. Fish from new mark.
There we go, that's it. Hopefully your sign will come.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Let's get him back.
So John's just had that bull-huss there, lovely looking fish. So promising sign, gets the spirits up. I'll just talk you for the rigs that I'm using. I think John's using the same actually. So running ledgers, 8.0 tamer, £150 line for the congers. That's on a running ledger, 7-ounce plain lead. Keeping it simple for the congers, just over the edge. And yeah, both using pulley rigs, pulley pennels. And we've got a variety of baits, squid, mackerel, bluey. I've got some herring as well. And that bull-huss just came out on bluey. So we're going to mix up the baits, keep putting the baits out. One over the edge for conger eels, one a little bit further out where John's just had that bull-huss. It was about 40, 50 yards maybe. So we're covering all angles on tonight's session. But we've got about an hour till high tide, so the rush is still rushing in quite strong. Hopefully that'll start dying off as high tide hits. And yeah, but promising signs. Right, so high tide's been and gone now. John's managed to get another fish out, but it's the usual suspect, the dogfish. I've lost a decent fish on that last cast then, felt like a bull-huss. Got it about 30 yards out maybe, and yeah, just went completely light, probably just mouthing the bait. So smaller baits, change of style of rig, gone onto a dongle now. I was using a pennel. See whether that has some success. So there's certainly sign of life anyway. It's about half an hour after high water now. But keep chucking the baits out and see what we can pull out.
Very easy now, the crab activity subsided.
Yeah. We were getting pestered quite a lot before with crabs and what have you. The baits are coming in strip, but that certainly died off now anyway. So we've certainly got a chance with the baits.
We've fed them all.
Yeah. So, but yeah, we've seen a bit of action certainly in the last hour, I'd say, haven't we? Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's picking up. It's picking up. So hopefully we can get a few more fish on the bank.
Hopefully, that's the plan.
Yeah.
You watch it'll switch on when I go on.
leave him for me.
Yeah.
Right, John's gone now. He's just left around about 10 minutes ago. He finished on that bullus and the dogfish, and I've just managed to beat the blank with, you guessed it, the dogfish. So yeah, just me here now, and I'm going to fish it now right down to low water, maybe an hour or two back, depending on how we're feeling. At that point, I probably would have been awake for 24 hours, so it just depends how I'm feeling after low water hits. So first fish out for me, again, that was on the dongle on a mackerel and bluey. So hopefully we don't get pestered too much by these tonight and we can actually get something decent out. But it's a blank saver. They're always welcome when they save the blank. But we're after bullus and conger eel. So let's see if we can get one of them out. As you can see, it's completely flattened off now. The tide is literally just like a sheet of glass. It was absolutely running like a train before, quite big tides and on the island today. So hopefully now that the rush is stopped and it's slackened off, you can start picking up a conger or two. So I think it's time to start throwing the mackerel out now for the conger eels. I've been fishing on full heading for the first few hours. I'm going to switch it up now and just start fishing mackerel baits, I think, over the edge. It was mackerel that done the damage for me last time. So hopefully half a mackerel can do it again for me this time. But yeah, really nice to meet up and have a fish with John. We communicate a lot through Facebook. John's also got a YouTube channel as well, so check him out. I think his channel is The Last Minute Angler, I believe. So go and check John's channel out. Give him a follow, give him a like, give his videos a like, etc. And yeah, really good guy, John. And as I say, first time we've actually met up and had a fish together. And he got his targeted species and his favourite species to catch as well, the bullus. So, well done, mate. So let's see if I can snare out what I'm after. A nice big fat conger eel. There we go, another one. Ready to go in the drink. Right, so I'm absolutely gutted. Just lost a really, really good fish. So I'm sitting here, I'm baiting up, and didn't hear any of the ratchets going, but anyway, I look up on the right-hand rod, which is fishing for conger eels. I've actually chucked this right into the centre of where the rush comes through. It's completely flat calm there now anyway. So anyway, rod's going, next minute line's taken off the ratchet. So anyway, I'm holding the rod, line goes completely slack. Managed to wind down so I can feel some tension. Rod's still going. So next minute, tighten the drag, wind down, hit into the fish, and held it, could feel it diving, and it actually felt as if the leader was rubbing against something, and it just went completely, it just pinged completely. Anyway, I thought obviously my shock leader had gone, which wasn't the case. I brought it in and it looks as though it's gone right above where obviously the rig connects to the link. So I'm not sure whether that's a knot failed or whether it's rubbed against the rock, but it definitely felt like a really good fish. I would 100% say that was a conger eel. And it was on that full, well, that half a mackerel as well that I've just chucked out. So quickly tied another link on, got another bait out. So yeah, absolutely gutted. Felt like a really, really good fish. Nothing much to report since I last lost that fish. It's just, yeah, it's dead. It's just gone dead for a period now. I'm not even getting any sort of touches or knocks on the rods now. They've just stayed still now for the last hour. It's about 20, well, 2:15, I think it is now. We've got about another 2 hours before low water, so the way things are going at the moment, I don't think I'll be giving it too much longer after low water, to be honest. I'll probably give it to Len, and then because I've got at least a 2 hour journey home. There's quite a few rats scuttling around here, so they keep trying to have a little dive at me bait and stuff like that, same as Moston last week. So yeah, it is quiet. It's very, very quiet. There's a lot of fish topping, actually. I can hear a lot of fish jumping. I'm not exactly sure what they'll be, but you know, we're going to plug it out to low water anyway. See if we can get something at least half decent other than dogfish. Keep plugging away and see what we can do. Fish number 2, another dogfish, of course. Yeah, I've only had 2 tonight, so we're not completely getting plagued by them. Just had the 2. Yeah, little tiny taps really. I knew it was a dogfish straight away. So there we go, little pesky dogfish. Right, okay, so we're about 10 to 4 now in the morning, so we're not far off low water, but I've had enough now. It's completely dead. I was getting small indications and what have you, but I think the crabs have just been off and on the feed. Just the 2 dogfish, lost 3 sets of gear, and I also lost them 2 fish. One was definitely a conger eel, that one that was just over the side there that snapped me off, and I think the other one potentially was a bullus just holding on to the bait because it was just could feel it. About 40 yards out, it just went completely light. It must have just let go of the bait. So a very, very tough session for me tonight, but you know, we give it a go. I guess it was one of them sessions of the one that got away. It really did feel like a good fish. I'm absolutely gutted. It's been ages since anything like that's happened to me, to be fair, where you know something's give away or what have you. I mean, I can't see that, to be honest. I think it's just rubbed against the rock and it's just completely snapped as I've struck the fish. I could feel it rubbing against something, and I think that's potentially what's happened. But fair play to Johnny. Obviously managed to get a bullus, and it was really nice to catch up with John, have a fish with him. You know, we do speak quite a lot over social media, but it was good to get a few hours in, and yeah, targets achieved for him. So I'm going to start packing down now anyway. I've had enough. 1 rod's already been brought in. Bring the Conger one in now, and then that's me done anyway. So yeah, sorry we didn't bring you any more fish, but you can't catch them all. So we'll see it again. Tight lines and take it easy.